Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I am your chemistry teacher Ms. Saida Iftikhar with online lecture number 5 on the behalf of Behriya College campus, Haneem. We are studying chapter number 1, Fundamental of Chemistry, from page 14 and 15. You have learned about the atomic mass. Now, I want to ask the question from you. What do you know about atomic mass? Yes, atomic mass or mass of atom is the sum of protons and neutrons in the nucleus of an atom. And what do you know about molecular mass or mass of molecule? Like, this is the formula of water. Water is a molecule. How do you calculate the molecular mass of water? And what do you know about formula mass? Formula mass, like the sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is a compound. How can you calculate the formula mass of sodium chloride? All this information, you will get this type of information from today's topic, which is molecular mass and formula mass. At the end of lesson, you will be able to define molecular mass, define formula mass, and you will be able to determine molecular mass and formula mass. Molecular mass or mass of molecule is the sum of atomic masses of all the atoms present in the molecule. What does it means? When we total all the masses of atom which is present in the molecule, the term is known as molecular mass. We have to add all the atomic masses of all the atoms in the molecule. Molecular mass of water, for example, how can we calculate the molecular mass of water? In this, 2 means number of hydrogen. How many hydrogen in water? 2. The 2 is subscript. Subscript means the writing which is in the small letter, small in size. 2 multiplied by the atomic mass of hydrogen, and this will add in the atomic mass of oxygen, which is multiplied by its number. How many number of oxygen? 1. Now 2 is multiplied by 1, which is 1. 1 is mass of hydrogen. We will add this in the mass of oxygen, which is 16. Then 2 is to 1 will be 2, and 2 add in the 16, which is equal to 18. 18 AMU. AMU means atomic mass unit, which is the unit to represent the molecular mass. Now, what is about the formula mass or mass of ionic compound? We use this term for the ionic compound, like the salt, common salt, or you can say table salt. You use to cook the food, to preserve the meat. Ionic compound consists of arrays of oppositely charged ion together separate molecules, and so we represent an ionic compound by its formula mass. What is formula unit? A formula unit indicates the simplest ratio between cation and anion. What are cations? Cations are the positive ions which are produced by removing of electron or by loss of electron. This is the picture of a crystal of sodium chloride, single crystal of sodium chloride. And if we see the small crystal of sodium chloride under microscope, we can see the ions. Which type of ion? Positive ion of sodium and negative ion of chloride. Positive ion are called cation, negative ion are called anion. Sodium has positive charge because it lost one electron. Chlorine ion, chloride ion will be formed by the gain of electron by sodium. These are arranged in a manner like sodium is surrounded by two chloride ion and chlorine is surrounded by two sodium ion. So they make a crystal shape. Okay, so this is called formula unit. What is the formula mass? How can we define? The sum of atomic masses of all the atoms in the formula unit of a substance is called formula mass. This is the formula unit of sodium chloride. Now come to the example number 1.3, determining molecular mass, which is given on the page number 14 of your book. Question number 1. Determine the molecular mass of glucose, which is also known as blood sugar, and its formula is C6H12O6. Question number 2. Determine the molecular mass of naphthalene, which is also known as mothball. Mothball means the white colors ball or chemical ball which is kept in the clothes to prevent the insects. How can we solve this problem? This is the problem solving strategy. Multiply atomic masses of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen by their subscript and then add. Solution. Molecular mass of glucose, which is C6H12O6, is equal to 6, which is the number of carbon. How many number of carbon? 6. 6 is multiplied by 12. What is 12? 12 is the mass of carbon, and they will add in the mass of hydrogen. How many hydrogen? 12. How many hydrogen? 12. And what is the mass? 1. Then add mass of oxygen. How many oxygen? 6. 6 oxygen is multiplied by its mass, which is 16. Then multiply 6 is 12. 12 into 1 and 6 into 16. So we will get 180 AMU. 180 AMU is the answer of this question. 12 multiplied by 6, 12 multiplied by 1, 6 multiplied by 16, and then add all these number. We will get the molecular mass of the glucose. Then write the unit. Second question, molecular mass of naphthalene. Formula of naphthalene is C10H8. 10 multiplied by its mass carbon, which is 12. 10 multiplied by 12 and 8 multiplied by 1. What is 8? 8 is the number of hydrogen. And what is the mass of hydrogen? 1. Then 10 multiplied by 12, 120, and 120 in the will be add into 8. Then you will get the answer 128 AMU, which is the unit of the molecular mass. Now example number 1.4, determining formula mass. Question number 1. Sodium chloride is also called the table salt, is used to flavor food, preserve meat, and in the preparation of large number of compounds. Determine its formula mass. Question number 2. Milk of magnesia, which contain magnesium hydroxide, is used to treat acidity. Determine its formula mass. Acidity means when the person unable to digest food. So best treatment is magnesium hydroxide, commonly known as milk of magnesia. It's a base. Okay. What is problem solving strategy? Add the atomic masses of all the atoms in the formula unit. Formula mass of sodium chloride is NaCl, 1 Na and 1 Cl. So 1 multiplied by its mass of sodium and plus 1 multiplied by mass of chlorine. So 1 multiplied by 23, 23 is the mass of sodium, and 1 multiplied by 35.5, which is 35.5 is the mass of chlorine. Then add 23 and 35.5, answer will be 58.5 AMU. You can observe that the process of calculating of formula mass and the molecular mass is the same, and the unit is also same. So why both the topic are studying under the different heading? These terms are studying in separate manner because these terms used for different compound. Okay. Now formula mass of magnesium hydroxide is 24 plus 16 multiplied by 2 plus 1 is to 2. Here mass of the magnesium is 24. Here is a 1 magnesium, so we will write 24. OH, O means oxygen. Oxygen mass is 16. And here how many oxygen? 2. This 2 will be also for oxygen. 2 oxygen and 2 hydrogen. So oxygen भी 2 है, ठीक है, और 16 multiplied by 2 and 1 hydrogen 1 multiplied by 2. Okay, now 24 plus 16 plus 2, this is 32 and 2 32, and add this 24 32 and 2, the answer will be 58 AMU. Now let's come to the summary. Molecular mass is the sum of atomic masses of all the atoms present in the molecule. The sum of atomic masses of all the atoms in the formula unit of a substance is called formula mass. The term molecular mass is used for molecular compound like glucose and water, and the term formula mass is used for ionic compound like NaCl. Recapitulation in the form of comparison of molecular mass and formula mass. Molecular mass is the sum of atomic masses of all the atoms present in a molecule, while formula mass is the sum of atomic masses of all the atoms present in a formula unit. The term is used only for molecular compound. Molecular mass is the term used only for molecular compound. Whenever the term formula mass is used for ionic compound as well as molecular compound. Its unit is AMU. Its unit is also AMU. The home assignment: write down the difference between molecular mass and formula mass. And the self-assessment exercise 1.4, which is given on the page number 15. There are different substances or different compounds are given in the self-assessment exercise 1.4. So for the calculation of molecular mass and formula mass, you need its atomic masses. The atomic masses will be seen in the page of 44 in your book, given in the periodic table, chapter number 3, periodic table, which is on the page of 44. You can take get help from that periodic table and solve the problem. Okay, this is all about the molecular formula and mass and the formula mass.